your girl, Shavonne Naté, the go-to public speaker, preacher, and teacher. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about saying everything while saying nothing at all. It is something that I have learned to do. I'm pretty good at it. Where I say a lot of stuff, and it makes people think they know me, but they don't know me at all. It's a really good thing to use, especially when you're meeting new people or when you're when you're trying to establish business with people. So I can be very charismatic, and that's just how I am. Very, outspoken and talkative, and sometimes reserved and quiet, but I'm very observant and I am very discerning of people. And so when walking in a room or when walking in a room full of people I know or don't know, I always discern the room. That's something you can ask God for. You can ask God for discernment. And so when scanning the room with my spiritual antennas, I know what to say and what not to say. And this is something that I've had to learn, as an adult. But it's a good thing to do. Just talk off the hip, not babble, pointless babbling, but enough to where you can understand people, be relatable, and not offend. So you can talk to someone and they can be expressing themselves. I know times that I have encountered a liar and they really just lying, and I just sit there and go, "For real? Girl, you crazy." What? And then I may engage the conversation and talk about something similar that I may have experienced or gone through, knowing that they're a liar. But I've already discerned that they're a liar. So I just let them lie, and I just keep it moving. But I say a lot while saying nothing. I never let them know that I know what they're doing. Discerning all kind of stuff that's going on at the table. All sorts of spirits. But if you just don't say anything, and say a whole bunch of nothing, people won't know that you know who they are. Another thing is, don't let people know who you are as soon as you walk in the room. I used to have it bad, trying to just be focused and be deep and all of that. But now I just, I chill. And it's been many times that I've been invited to events and, churches that didn't know who I was, and I was just sitting in the back, and nobody would, sometimes people would be rude to me, push me over, or tell me to scoot over, do me like that. And they didn't know that I was the prophet for the hour, or the speaker for the event, or the person that they were calling on to sing, or someone that was asked to assist at the altar. They didn't know because, I'm gonna let my light shine when it's time to shine. And when it starts shining, you can't deny that it is the light. So I can sit back and act like I'm a nobody because I know who I am. Anybody that tries to exalt themselves, God will bring them low and he will humble them. But anybody who humbles themselves, God will exalt them, at the right time. So make sure that you say whatever you need to say. Be who you need to be to the point where you can learn those around you. And no matter what they know or they say or don't say, don't tell all your business. Everybody doesn't have to know your business. I know a lot of time people thought that I was telling my business. Child, if you only knew. Okay? Even this year, this is 2020, and we are ending this year out. I had 2 people in my immediate family that were in the hospital 3 times this year at the same time, and nobody knew about it. I didn't share that with anybody. Right? And so with those people, I still had to, do my work. And after work, I had to go to one person, check on them, spend the night so they could be comforted because they didn't want to be alone. Go back home, take a bath, take care of my kids, then go see the other person, then go clock in for work, do my 8-hour shift. This is what I was doing, and nobody ever knew about it. Nobody ever knew about it. And you would never have thought that that was something that I had to deal with. Sleepless nights, 2 or 3 hours of sleep each night during this time, during this pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic, and before it really caught off. My God, I've been through so much this year, in the last few years, but I don't tell everything. I'm very observant and I do what I have to do. but I'm observing everything. You know, I'm seeing everything, hearing everything, and praying along the way. That's one thing I know you can do. You can pray in tongues. You can pray, just silently on the inside. You never have to open up your mouth. The more accustomed you come, I don't know why I'm going into this, but the more you become accustomed to speaking in tongues, as the Holy Ghost gives utterance, whether it's your gift or if you have the baptism of the Holy Ghost, they're not the same. But if you do it more frequently, it becomes easy to you. It becomes a second form of language to you, and you can do it without your mouth being open at all. Just like you pray on the inside, oh God, protect me, help me, take care of me. That you can do the same thing with tongues, but that's another lesson for another day. But I just wanted to remind you guys again to say everything while saying nothing at all. You don't have to tell everybody everything. Nobody needs to know the depths of your heart. Keep the depths of your heart for you and God and whoever He wants to reveal it to. Now that's something you can't do nothing about. But sometimes just be you without saying so much. This is Shavonne Naté, and I am thebomb.com. Be blessed. Your girl Shavonne Naté, the go-to public speaker, preacher, and teacher, and I wanted to introduce to you guys my new book, Dear Daughter, Let's Talk About Womanhood, How to Prepare Your Mind, Body, and Soul for Womanhood. And so I wanted to encourage you guys to get this book for a young woman who is getting ready to leave the nest. There is so much information in between your teen years and becoming a woman that is vital for you, for your longevity, for you to just know in general. And so I want to encourage you guys to get this book for a young lady you know, maybe your daughter, your granddaughter, or a niece you have, maybe a young lady in the neighborhood. And also don't forget that we have just gone through a pandemic, and so many young women have lost their mothers before their mothers could give them the vital information that they need for the next season in their life. So why don't you be a blessing to a young woman today and get this book, clicking on the link in my bio, or you can click the link that is connected to this information here. This is Shavonne Naté, and I am thebomb.com. Be blessed.